Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to rip through it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to rip through it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to rip through it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to rip through it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to rip through it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to rip through it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Oh yeah! That sounds kind of fun.
That sounds like a fun app.
Folks, you know what time it is. It's DP. It's Sundays at 6.
It's DP Sundays at 6.
Live from the Hog Quarters, of course.
Live from HQ.
And we're rolling right along. It's a scorcher out there, dude.
I know, right? I'm cooling down with some ice cold Coronas.
I know. We got the fucking beers cracked. I'm wearing my fucking... I got the guns out. Because, of course, the hog days of summer are upon us.
And don't you worry, folks. He does have a consquealed carry license. He's rocking him. He's rocking out there with him.
That's right.
He is licensed to
Check
chill.
it out. These 24-centimeter pythons.
Mr. Miller Lite himself, rocking up with some snakes on a plane.
Yep, that's right.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's fucking right. The
I-
show is banned in fucking like 30 countries because it's so damn dangerous.
This show will get you imprisoned in 30 countries, and in 2 of them you could be executed. Guess which 2?
But yeah, basically, it's the hog days of summer. It's fucking hot as shit outside.
It's hot as shit.
We know that.
Hot as shit out there, but cool as shit in here.
Of course, in the hog quarters.
In the hog quarters.
It's always comfortable as fuck.
We're sitting at a comfortable 69 degrees. We are ready to fuck.
Yep.
We are ready to fight. We are ready to get down.
Ready to DP your ass. Ready to fucking throw fucking riffs in your pussy mouth and asshole.
This one's...
Ready to push our agenda and fucking change your kids' minds.
We are going to shove that agenda so far down your ear holes. I just have to say, we got 1 for the front, 1 for the back, and 2 more for the sides, right in the fridge.
Yeah, you're saying we're going to DP them with bottles.
DP.
With fucking, not riffs, fucking glass bottles.
Yeah, for the Instagram crowd, they know what I'm talking about.
Well, that could be a form of recycling. Because I will say, it's a scorcher out there. It's hot as fuck. But I feel like everyone who's like, you need to recycle right now, it's like, well, the world's over. You know what I mean? Like, that's like asking me to fucking donate to your GoFundMe when you're like, when the doctor has told you have 3 days left. I'm like, I'm not fucking, no, fuck you. I'm throwing bottles on the ground, asshole.
I mean, we're living by...
I'm not the one that fucked it up. You understand?
I know, right? We're living by example. Every show, we recycle about the same 10 bits.
Well... I can't argue there.
Ew!
But you're the ones that told me to recycle.
I mean, speaking of shoving bottles up orifices,
Yeah.
that just reminds me of a video I saw on YouTube talking about a guy who shoved a mason jar up his ass.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah?
And it
You know about that, right?
broke, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Did that guy die?
No.
No?
He's fine.
What? He's fine. How does a mason jar break in your ass and you're fine?
She was spitting facts. I was about to say he should have.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I've got my moral
Not to king shame, but just realistically, if a mason jar shatters in your ass, you don't deserve to live. That's how I feel.
I think in this case it's more of a kink blame because
Yeah.
if a mason jar breaks in your ass, you know exactly what the problem was.
It's not king shaming, it's king blaming. That's hilarious.
It's your fault for being horny.
Yeah, that rules.
Ew!
But no, let me ask you. I know I said my piece about recycling.
You said your piece about recycling. Okay.
Recycling's good,
Yeah.
But also, like, why? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like it's gonna get any cooler no matter what we do. It doesn't seem like... Seems like we're past the point of no return.
I know,
See what I'm
right?
saying?
The ship is sinking and we are partying in the ballroom.
That's right. All you can do is crack open an ice cold Corona.
There's one lifeboat and it's going to Mars with Elon Musk and the rest of the world elite.
It might get warmer and warmer, but these ice cold Coronas will always be ice cold.
I just want to say a quick PSA real quick. Kia no longer sponsors us. Fuck Kia. Do not buy a Kia. Stay far away from Kia. We have sold our souls to our Lord and Savior, Coronita Extra.
I like that they're Coronitas because they're little.
Yeah, they're tiny.
We love, of course, the tiny bottles because
Yeah.
they make us feel huge.
Ah.
I feel like I'm the giant over here, dude.
Oh, this...
Doesn't this make you feel like a giant?
Dude, this is beautiful. I feel so big when I just have my massive hand wrapped around a tiny little Corona.
That's right. That's the same draw to fucking midgets.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Like, that looks like it's fucking 20 inches in those tiny hands.
Dude, do you ever just like have a little person hanging around so that you can take a picture of your dick for scale?
Yeah. Yes. I'd like to get in there Yeah.
Do you think... The better question is this. Do you think Finley ever did that with Hornswoggle?
Well, I'm saying, would there be a way to get in there and put a little tattoo somehow every time you get a little further?
Oh!
You see what I'm saying?
Oh!
Yeah. Start taking HGH and see if it takes any effect. You know what I mean? Will human growth hormones make my dick bigger? What do y'all think?
I don't... Sound off in the chat if you think human growth hormones will make Paige's dick bigger. I know something that'll make my dick bigger is a nice Coronita Extra, which is cold in my hand, refreshing, and keeps me going through a nice episode of DP. Coronita Extra. Now that's a beer.
We're getting a no in the chat. To be honest, I don't know what human growth hormones do. To be fair, it's not the same thing as Blue Chew.
I feel like it's a Blue Chew for your entire body.
Oh my god, wait.
But if it makes you bigger overall, how would it not make your dick bigger? I don't get that.
Taking HGH because like my dick needs to get hard. It needs to grow. My human part needs to grow.
But dude, that actually is like pointless.
Yeah.
If it makes you bigger and your dick doesn't get any bigger, that's fucking pointless.
Dude,
to be
it's
honest.
like a reverse Blue Chew. It's an anti-Blue Chew.
Yeah.
It's a red chew.
I only care about scaling. I don't care about how big I physically am. If I'm scrawny as hell.
Yeah. You wanna maintain that dick to body ratio.
That's right. Yeah. That is right. Like being fatter makes your dick smaller.
Ah. It's gotta go somewhere.
That's a scam. Having a bigger body makes your dick smaller? That's a fucking scam.
No, dude, I have an idea. I have an idea right here. It would be like a guy who's like, yeah, I've got a 12-foot cock, and they're like, oh my god, you're so hung, and he's like, don't clap just yet. I'm 52 feet tall.
Yeah, hell yeah. We got Aaron popping back in the chat. Aaron, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, Aaron.
Now, Aaron's making a great point here. He
Okay.
said he's dropping a booyah, first of all.
Oh, well,
we
Aaron,
love that.
thank you so much. The Inshallah of DP.
He said we'll get into the weekends, but he missed me at Busky, but because he was going hog wild, he had 2/3 a bottle of spiced rum at a friend's house.
Ah.
He got fucked up and kept insisting abortion should be legal until 1 year old. What do you think? It should be legal up until, you know.
The latest term abortion.
Yeah, we're talking about like the 14th, 15th trimester. The 18th, it should be legal up until the 18th trimester. That'd be 1 year, I guess.
A fashionably late term abortion.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say when I hang myself.
Yeah. No, yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
That's
That's some Ted Nugent shit.
Yeah, you know?
A little late term abortion.
For those of you saying life begins at birth, it doesn't have to. It can begin 1 year later. You know,
Yeah.
do a little test run, see if the baby's suiting you right.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, my question for you, we could talk abortion. if you want.
It's not like something happened on the national scale.
I mean, you know, I don't want to step on any toes.
It's
maybe
not like
we
it's
should
topical.
maybe we should terminate this riff before it goes
No!
there.
I don't know, I think you should bring it to term first and then we can see.
Yeah, no, exactly. Rip 24 making a great point.
Rip 24!
No one remembers being one.
Oh!
You know what I mean? It's like, it's really, you can abort up until memories form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good rule of thumb for healthcare providers everywhere. If I can't remember it, neither should you.
Yeah. Well, my question is, I did try this as a bit a few times, but I don't think it's a bit. I still think it's a good topic of conversation.
This is a DP first, everybody. Normally you would have to go behind a paywall like Patreon or OnlyFans to hear this kind of content, but Paige is just giving it to you right here.
Normally you would have to hang out at a bar that you would never be at regardless for several hours to hear me say this.
Yeah, to hear.
But I'm saying it live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook.
Paige is letting loose on a place where freedom rings. YouTube.
That's right. That's right.
And it's wonderful terms of service that allow everything to be said.
Yeah, they allow riffs in your pussy mouth and asshole.
YouTube loves DP.
That's
So
right.
it exists.
I can't argue that point. That's
All right. Well, let's deliver me this bit, if you will.
Well, our parents, very, very conservative, right?
Very, very conservative.
So
this is the best week of their life.
they're probably over the moon, folks. Drop a booyah in the chat if you're hanging out.
Drop a booyah in the chat if you're hanging out.
So they're very much the people. Life begins at conception. Life begins at conception. Okay, all right,
So they say.
sure, right.
There you go. All right.
That's their point. Life begins at conception.
Life begins at conception.
But they
That's
always
one.
gave us birthdays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't we celebrate 9 months earlier?
Right,
It's
yeah.
like, you know what happened today, Paige? It's like, no, I can't say that I do. It's like, I busted in your mom. Here's a PlayStation. That's when your life began. Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for dropping the booyahs for that. We
Thanks
like
for
that.
dropping that booyah. We got a hot chat today.
We got a hot chat. Thanks for hanging out, folks.
Keep throwing us things to talk about. If you remember year 1 of your life, please sound off in the comments. If you don't,
Drop some repressed memories in the
please
chat.
drop some repressed memories in the chat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Our special guest today is going to do a little bit of what is that thing called when you like remember, you have like memories that are brought to surface?
Repressed memories, I think.
Yeah, like some kind of like repressed memory hypnosis so that we can remember year 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think we've said it yet, but our guest, folks, we'll get to him. Obviously, you know how it goes. Halfway through the show, open door policy, we bring in a fucking
Let's
guest.
just say he's a little familiar with MK Ultra.
Yeah. So we're going to have Steve McJones rolling through. Very Hog Wild man. He's going to have a Hog Wild story for us.
The first G-man we've had on the podcast.
But let's just say he might be a little CIA affiliated.
He might be a little CIA. We're a little CIA gay, but...
CIA affiliated. I like that.
Hey!
We have a lot of people asking about the pill bottle.
The pill bottle.
People are asking what kind of pills we're popping.
What kind of pills we're popping?
Go right ahead. Let them know.
We're popping a little pig sweat.
For D, it's hormones. For me, it's human growth hormones.
Yeah, that is antidepressants, hormones, there's an ibuprofen in there, there's a stool softener, there's some ketamine and a capsule, there's some Phenibut, there's some nootropics were in there. There was a couple fish oil pills, there were some iron supplements, there was my nail supplement was in there. We also had some red pills, some blue pills, a little combo I've actually made called the pink pill.
Ooh.
Ah.
She's a mixologist.
Yeah. There's a couple of pills that I like to call margarita tablets. And
There's some little squealers in there.
Oh.
For sure.
they're pills you can take that give you the experience of having had a margarita. There is also like depression medication, so it works against the antidepressant. That makes me sad. I have anxiety medication that makes me anxious. I have angry pills. There's a couple of chill pills in there, and finally an M&M.
I love that. Yeah, it's just one green M&M. You know why it's green, of course.
Oh, of course. This is...
I don't know what the origin of that. Have you ever heard that?
No, I never heard of
The
that.
green M&M apparently, when Mom told me this. I don't know if this... She said when she was in school...
So, it's got to be gospel truth.
It's got to be 100% true.
Yeah, 100%.
When she was in school in like the 80s, apparently a green M&M meant you were horny. It's like giving someone a green M&M was like, hey. Yeah.
Yo, the original Blue Chew.
I don't know if that's even real or anything. But I love, like basically we have a little cocktail mix. We like to play it fast and loose with the pill bottles.
This is what Samantha likes to call solid state jungle juice.
Yeah. And then once she's done with that, she gives me the pill bottles, and I put my weed in there.
Ah!
So it's still full of medicine, if you know what I'm saying, folks. It's still full of some damn medicine.
Paige is going on to channel THC when you tuned in.
Yeah, that is exactly right. Someone had a good idea, Pill Poppers Comedy Club.
There we go.
A little Aaron throwing that in the chat. I love it. What pill would you like to do, Poppers Comedy Club?
What pill would I like to pop? I would like to pop some ivermectin so that I could be protected at all costs.
Hell yeah.
I could just take my daily hormones.
Hell
too.
yeah.
That's another thing.
The ivermectin is a hormone, right?
It's a horse tranquilizer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. A little K.
You know, I'm gonna get a little zanned up before I start talking my ass off. Here's another idea. What if, for Pill Poppers Comedy Club, everybody has to take my hormone regimen? And the only way to get on the showcase is we book them 3 months in advance.
You take a pill that makes you more feminine, and you're like, I feel less funny. Do I still have to go up? Hey, come on, folks.
Some people say their dogs are barking. Well, my tits have been barking for 3 months. Oh my god. They're so sensitive and I keep crying. Also, I sound like I'm from Queens.
You sound like Family Guy.
This reminds me of the time I took HRT to grow some titties and become a woman. Petra Griffin.
Yep, that's right. I mean, they've done everything else. Why not just have Peter Schrader?
I know, right?
Like, who gives a fuck? That'd be funny as fuck.
I feel like the rule of thumb is if South Park did it, and that's it. That's the point.
Yeah, South Park did do it.
Yeah, South Park did it.
Yeah, Mr. Garrison.
What I'm saying is, if South Park did it, what are the odds you're going to see it on another show?
Yeah, true.
Because they do tend to do things that other people don't really
Well, that was the big South Park, have you ever seen The Simpsons did it episode?
I don't think I have.
That was like...
Give me the rundown.
Oh, the episode is just like, they keep trying like 3 or 4 different, like, storylines. Like, they keep trying to ramp up some storylines.
Yeah.
And someone keeps coming up every time and going, yeah, The Simpsons did that. Like, that's already a Simpsons episode. Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, it's gonna get to
Welcome folks to Come Town Did It.
Oh! Are you talking about the abortions you paid for over the years?
Surprisingly, I will say, in terms of Roe v. Wade being overturned,
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest... I'm worried it's going to make me, personally, way worse with money. Because the only reason I keep $600-700 in the bank is, like, that's termination money. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just spend, like, just dumbass money on a PlayStation 5.
You're gonna
Because
have
who gives
to
a
be,
fuck now?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be factoring in for more expenses now. It's like, ah, shit, I gotta drive to New York this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really didn't want to take a vacation with you, but I guess we're getting an Airbnb.
Yeah. True.
Beautiful.
That'd be kind of, I don't know. Abortion's out. If I knock some bitch up, dude, it'd be kind of fun to have a little squealer running around. We got rid of Charlie, you know what I mean? That could be our new official squealer.
Just a child. a human child that's running around.
Yeah. Now, having a kid would be a nightmare.
Dude, you just look over and it's like, hey, let's pan over to the squealer cam, and it's just the kid with some of Samantha's pills just like down into it.
Oh, he got into the pill bottle! And we have no idea what it took. It could be a stool softener, it could be hormones, we have no fucking idea.
It's like, oh no, the baby grabbed the beer. We'll get him another.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's baby beer, dude.
Dude, that I think you've just struck on marketing gold. Beer for babies.
Baby beer, yeah. That'd be cool as fuck.
It's just enough.
Wait, that's it, rattle. What do you mean, Aaron? Hold on. Clarify it.
Aaron, could you please clarify that comment?
Oh, wait. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
I saw through the Matrix, Aaron.
Oh my god.
Hilarious comment. You ready for this?
Alright, give it to me.
The pill bottle's the rattle.
Oh!
Good line.
Aaron, when do you want to be on Pill Poppers Comedy Club?
Yeah.
I can send you some pills tonight.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, the pill bottle's the rattle. Hell yeah.
Even if we do it on Zoom, I'm telling you, same thing. 3 months of hormones, and then you have to get up and tell one joke.
You have to do 3 months of hormones.
Well, yeah, you know it's a busy club. If you're already doing it, you immediately get time.
Yeah, if that doesn't work for you, you don't care enough.
Hey,
I guess.
I
guess someone else is more committed to comedy than you.
The entertainment industry is a meritocracy, and I gotta say, I've paid my dues.
Yeah, it's you know.
I'm opening the show, so to speak.
It's so hard to be a woman in comedy that you could call it an overcorrection if you want, but you know, I think seeing it as a sort of way to just correct the ship. You have to become a woman to be on our show. You must be.
Dude, that would be hilarious. Dude,
Not to come on the show, but to do Poppers Comedy Club.
Dude, that would be hilarious if it's just like, okay, so tonight, the diversity ratio for this one is a little off, so at least 3 of you men on here are gonna have to lady up.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't make the rules, I'm just saying. It's house rules, you gotta do it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's okay, you bombed anyway, but now you're gonna bomb even more.
That's alright.
There we go.
That's alright. D, here's the problem with drinking on the show.
Okay, bring it.
Is, it makes me pissed 5 million times. I think you know what I'm about to say.
I think I know. I think it's time for
a
a much-loved segment of the show.
Let me get a big fat chug before I go.
Alright, here we go.
And I'll be back quick as fucking lightning.
Oh, beautiful.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
You might not even notice that I'm gone.
Oh, yeah. How much you chugging?
It's like, hey, you mind if I go pee real quick? all right, we're good. You know what I mean? I'm like the Flash.
I know, right? Paige is the Flash. And he's about to flash his chugging skills right here.
That's right. Oh, you want me to chug the whole thing?
I want you to chug the whole thing.
Oh my god. Folks, we might get a little puke on Dee.
Oh!
But it is the tiny one. But it's not the tiny one.
Forget about getting
This is
blue.
a full-sized beer. Full-sized fucking Corona. You can see I'm huge, I'm ripped.
I know, right?
I've been taking human growth hormone.
Yeah, he's been taking this human growth hormone right here.
This is not a Coronita. This is a normal Corona. How dare they call it a Coronita Extra, by the way? It's like, this doesn't look like extra.
I know, right? You made it smaller. You don't have to tell me that you're adding something back that was already there. Like, come on.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll chug this. You can do a little D soapbox.
Beautiful. I
And
like
then,
that.
How about this?
And then,
Your D soapbox, you can just start us talking about your weekend.
all right, beautiful. I can do that.
Because I'll be back fast as fucking lightning.
I love
You know
that.
what I mean?
I love that, dude.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Hell yeah.
He's a chugging. He's a chugging. He's a chugging. All right.
Well-
I've seen better chugs.
I'm gonna finish it, but
Well, I said a chug. I didn't say multiple chugs.
can you chug a beer?
Yeah, I can chug a beer.
You can chug a whole beer.
A whole beer.
Jeez.
I
I'm just saying, like,
can also throw up a whole beer afterwards.
yeah, I'll knock it out real quick. I'm just saying, I'll puke.
All right. Well-
and if I'm gonna puke, we've talked about doing a 3D episode. If I'm gonna puke, it has to be in 3D.
It does. It has to be right in the
It has to
camera.
be in the third dimension.
We want it hitting you in the face. Well, here's what I'm gonna say. This is a Coronita, so I think the first chug you took was a half chug.
That is right.
There you go. So there's your full chug right there.
Drop a booyah in the chat, folks, if you'd like to see an episode of DP in Anaglyph 3D.
Drop a booyah in the chat if you really would like to don your blue and red glasses and watch us puke at you right at the camera.
Because we might make that happen.
We might make it happen, and we would love to puke for you.
All right. D soapbox.
D's soapbox.
Do you want another Coronita?
I will take another Coronita.
All right, beautiful.
All right, here we go.
BRB, folks.
D's soapbox starts now. Hey,
Pissed about Roe v. Wade.
I am so pissed about Roe v. Wade. I am furious. And to show you how furious I am, I'm gonna go ahead and play a little thing for you. The Supreme Court sucks. I hate it. That's my song about Roe v. Wade.
That was a Roe v. Wade song?
That was a Roe v. Wade song right
Oh,
there.
wow, that is awesome.
I really put some time into the lyrics, as you can tell.
That was a little D's jukebox.
Oh!
I don't know, yeah, we had a D's get box is what the chat said.
D's get box.
What is a get box?
Now that I couldn't tell you. We'd have to look that up. Do a little intel.
Yeah.
Is it like GitHub, where you just get things for coding?
The Supreme Court, according to the Supreme Court, it's D's tell women what they can do with their box.
Ew!
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should save all this primo material for Popper's Comedy Club.
You're welcome, ladies.
Anyway, the guest should be here soon.
The guest should be here
So,
soon.
Let's do a rundown of your week. I don't.
Yeah. My song took a little longer than I thought, so I didn't even get into my week.
People call guitars get boxes. I've never heard that in my entire life.
I haven't heard that either. Aaron, I really want to get on what you're smoking, because
Thank you.
that sounds wonderful.
What I can say, Aaron, is thank you for this teaching moment. Thank you for educating us.
Aaron, thank you for sitting us down and educating
The
us
old
on what a
Gitbox.
Gitbox is.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like your answer better, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I call Tinder the Gitbox.
Go!
You know what I'm saying? The old Gitbox.
Now, what if we combine the two together? A Gitbox, it's just a guitar that every time you strum it, it comes.
Oh!
It's shaped like a vulva.
We know what the hole is called. I'm
The
not,
F-hole.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I heard that, I was like, dude, no, it's not. The big hole is called an F-hole on a guitar.
Dude, musicians are some horny motherfuckers. You know that's what it...
That's
you know
funny
that
as fuck.
exists.
Yeah.
The F-hole.
We don't even need a riff for that. You
I know,
what I mean?
right?
That's just, like, hilarious.
Hey, you know what musicians call the hole on a guitar? The F-hole. It's only the ones like on a violin, though. The little
And for the
circle.
first time ever, no riffs here. That's what it's called. We're not
is-
making that up. It's called the F-hole.
This is what we call the end of DP. The riffs have dried up, and now we just sit in silence until our
Yeah.
guest gets here.
I know. We're waiting for more riffs from the Sup Guy chain.
Damn, the Suck Guy chain has really dried up lately. I really wish I just had another influx of cum to tide me over. Cum is getting so expensive these days.
Hey, cum is where jokes come from.
Oh!
How do you feel about that?
Hey, you know what I like to say? Cum is where the fart is, because I fuck men.
That sounds like a guess.
Oh, that sounds like a
All
guess.
right, let's see. Oh boy.
Folks, you are not going to believe this.
I don't know.
We have a government operative knocking at our door. We're about to be raided. But don't tell him that, because he's in the know. Oh! So, as I was saying, the hole on a guitar is called the F-hole, but it's only on instruments that don't do it. Yo!
What's going on?
Looking like a fucking Peanuts character that
I try.
takes Delta 8.
Oh,
hell
and we're
yes.
in.
Yeah, get comfy,
Oh, hello.
Looking
How's it going?
looking like a Charlie Brown NFT over
This is
there.
how we do it. We have no way to angle the camera
Oh, I guess I should
and
perch
use
like
multiple
a-
couches. That's
Yeah,
up to you.
no, this is
It's up to you.
perfect.
Yeah.
The last thing I heard was we were talking about a guitar that can just come every time. you
Yeah!
sing. So I think I jumped in on the perfect moment.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, let me ask you. Do you know what the hole in a guitar is called?
I have no idea.
Dude, it's called an F-hole.
An F-hole? That is perfect.
Doesn't that rule?
Yeah, the F-hole.
The F-hole. I
That's
think
a
that's
beautiful
only.
name.
I think that's only for certain ones though, like fucking arch tops. Ones that have like the kind of sound holes, like for fucking like, you know, the ones that look like the thing in a violin, basically.
Oh, it's not every guitar?
Yeah, for the ones that are circle, that's called a C hole, so it still works.
Alright, I still like seaholes. Fuck little squealers. Our fans are seaholes from now on.
And if you're a musician, you see hole, you fuck.
Shit.
I see hole.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, imagine
Get boxed.
having a penis large enough to fuck a guitar hole.
Oh, that's true. That's a big hole.
That is a
That's
big
what
hole.
That's what ladies
The
say.
other option
it's-
is just put a pocket pussy in the guitar hole. Fuck that.
I would love that mod. There's just a fucking flashlight sticking out of your guitar.
It would make it sound way better too.
Dude.
It's like, damn, the sound is so muffled and warm. How did you get that tone? It's like, well, it is silicon based.
That's awesome. Before we get too far, can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, get ready. Yeah.
Before
I think-
we get any further,
Oh!
Folks, welcome to DP's Soap.
Oh, the other one.
this one.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I think I already did a soapbox. I think it's your turn. We should start a new segment called Paige's Piece,
Okay. Folks, this is Paige's piece.
where you say something and I chime in every now and then.
We got Steve McJones here. He's-
Actually, I'm gonna look for the poppers while you do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you think that will come into play? Maybe.
I mean, the Knights of Puppy, we're talking about seaholes.
That is right. Folks, basically, you know, what are the hot topics right now? Shootings, Roe v. Wade, the war in Ukraine. Basically, Paige's piece. I want to call it a soapbox so bad. But basically, my point is here, you know, support Ukraine and women's rights, and just please, I'm trying to have the right take. Just please like me. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, wait, don't tell women to do with what to do with their bodies and stop bombing the Ukraine is all I can say. Please like me. All I want is for you to fucking like me.
I did just drop my kidney stone that I just passed in the floor on there. So if you happen to find that, definitely
Well,
return that to me.
We'd like to be able to say.
First, we have a live kidney stone drop.
Kidney stone drops soon.
Yeah.
And there is a ton of kidney stones up there.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It went
I
upstairs.
don't know. I see kidney stones.
So you're doing a soapbox? What is this?
Oh yeah, well basically like I had to pee earlier.
Okay.
And we always do Dee's soapbox because I have to run off all the time.
Because today was Dee's Get Box.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting granular.
That's right.
Get box.
You know, we see whole, we fucking.
Amazing. Amazing.
But yeah, basically, you know, anytime someone needs to leave the show,
We
it's
just
like,
talk shit about the Supreme Court. That's
Hey,
all.
we're live. It's
Yeah.
your job to fucking carry it.
I
now.
guess,
Stay
yeah.
topical.
That's amazing. So, have you heard of Articulate with Steve McJones?
Yeah, no. Well, that was the next thing I was gonna say, folks. We got Steve McJones here,
Hello.
comic,
I-
Philadelphia
If
comic.
that's what you want to say.
Also, don't be down with yourself. You've already had some hot riffs, baby.
Hell yeah, that's fucking
Cultural analyst.
good.
But also host of the Articulate Podcast. We like to get our plugs in early.
Yeah, real
to
quick.
fool the audience.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so people forget it by the end, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're like me, you have the memory of a goldfish, so it's important to reiterate it.
If you don't stay until the end, well, guess what? You still heard the plugs.
Can't
That's true.
escape.
Gotcha, bitch.
But very fun show. He has people come in and talk about just things they're obsessed with.
Yeah.
My episode about metal should be dropping soon.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, I have not yet. Well, I still got another one with Nikki P coming next.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
And then yours is the first one I actually recorded with camera, so with video.
First one with camera. You can see my ugly mug, folks. It's gonna be beautiful.
Your Beavis and Butthead caricature.
They're gonna look at that video and say, "Oh, please take it back to audio."
Please. Yeah.
That's what they look like.
Seriously. Yeah, I'm a
The
little
voice
worried.
was so warm and inviting. What is this?
Dude, not even comedy club. I might just hit a popper right now. How we feeling?
Y'all got poppers out here?
Yeah.
That's insane. I don't know what is a popper.
The P and Paige.
Yeah,
stands
he's
for
never tried a
party.
popper. I
Oh.
floated the idea by him. He was like,
Okay, have you ever asked yourself?
can I pass a CIA drug test?
No, you have to blend in. You take they make you. It's like if you don't have the popper in your piss, then you're fucked.
Dude, just a fucking like.
Yeah, that's true. They would be pissed if they were like, dude, they asked you to fucking.
Yeah.
They asked you to fit in and you didn't do a bobber.
Seriously, they were like, you have to get a nicotine vape. You have to get one. If you don't have one.
Yeah.
And so then, yeah, here we are. That's
Oh.
Hell yes.
banana. That's just, it's the theme. Yeah.
There we
I
go.
like I was thinking about the Delta 8 character. I really like that.
That is a good roast.
What if Peanuts character smoked weed? That's what Steve's outfit is screaming to me right
That's
now.
what I tried to
I think they probably would. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Paige, you do look like you're about to go to a club and leave with 4 boyfriends, I gotta say.
It's the hog days of summer, baby.
Oh.
That's all I can say.
I
no.
look like I'm about to leave my family and tell them they don't have a dad.
Well, you haven't done that already? You should get
Not
that
in
rolling.
this state.
In this economy?
In this economy?
Yeah. This is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
This is just a piano right here. You guys bust this out for the pod?
She teaches
We
lessons.
could
Oh,
indeed. We
that's
already
okay.
busted out the guitar.
True. Yeah, with no lyrics. You were like, "This is gonna be a song about Roe v. Wade."
I just ended up playing a scuffed version of Never Met.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Which I guess applies in this case.
So I have a Hog Wild story. Is this what we're here for?
Oh,
we'll get into that.
Okay,
Yes.
not yet. What's the? This
Yeah.
is your.
we
you
gotta do a little foreplay.
That's the
little
main event.
foreplay. Yeah, juice them up a little.
We can
bit.
Yeah.
start with some questions.
We got some
we
questions
do have
for
some
you.
questions.
Okay, cool.
The people are dying to know what goes on in the brain of Steve McJones.
They're dying. They want me to answer questions so that they can.
They are wet.
They want proof that I am in the CIA.
Yeah, they're sliding off their chairs. They're ready for some steam
They're like,
action.
oh my god, this Hog Wild story is gonna put me over the edge. I really want some questions right now.
Well, here's the thing.
Alright.
I did his pod. Show dropping soon. He's doing our pod. The forbidden door has been cracked open, folks.
Yeah, the forbidden core has been cracked, so here we go.
We're watching AEW across New Japan later.
Ooh,
Forbidden door.
Yeah, you into wrestling?
A&W, I love root beer.
But I'm saying, in light of Forbidden Door, I figured we'd crack open a Forbidden Door of our own.
Yeah.
We got people from pods all over the fucking state, the fucking country.
I am from Ohio originally.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
You never thought it could
The
happen?
Buckeyes.
This is DP cross Articulate. You didn't think it could happen. Here it is, bitch.
After like having both like Lemaire and Drew on the show. Now the Forbidden Door is open.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've already had people with other podcasts.
Wow.
But
I
they
am
didn't come
the-
on when Forbidden Door was happening.
This is post New 52, so like anything could happen. We're resetting the multiverse, as it were.
That's right.
Sorry, you were gonna.
Did
say
you?
something.
Well, I was just gonna say, did you see that Everything Everywhere All at Once? That movie blew my mind.
I have not seen that yet. I've
So
heard
good.
it's really fucking
Yeah,
good.
well, I went to the theater to see Spider-Man because like, all right, another Spider-Man, but this is like totally new life.
Spider-Man rocked.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
it was
Not
good
knocking
as fuck.
Spider-Man.
But in the trailers, they did like the Doctor Strange multiverse thing. Too.
Yeah.
And then they had that one right afterward. I'm like, what are we doing with this? Like,
multiverse is big right
multiverse.
now. We just
Yeah.
watched the new Beavis and Butthead, and that was a multiverse
Also
thing.
multiverse.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah.
a big thing. Yeah, but
Um,
I expected to hate it. I went in and I loved it. So.
Okay.
I heard it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And people, it seems like it's popular right now to shit on Doctor Strange.
Well, it is.
When Doctor Strange was in theaters, everyone loved it. Now it's like on streaming, and people are like, "This is the worst shit I've ever seen."
I thought Doctor Strange is what they call you on Tinder.
Get boxed.
Oh! Well, we got some comments here. Aaron is telling us something, and I can't read it. 'Cause
Yo,
my
get
glasses
boxed.
ain't good.
I bought salami from a Ukrainian deli today. I'm based.
That is based. I don't know if salami is like a Ukrainian delicacy.
Yeah, he is salami-pilled Yuki base.
Aaron C., the only person watching, has commented every single comment. Multiple. Kitty cat chat. Just go for it, Aaron. I love this.
Woohoo!
I love this person.
Aaron,
Yeah, Aaron
thank you
rules.
for sticking around.
Thanks,
Yeah,
for
seriously.
hanging.
I think Everything Everywhere All at Once also describes Aaron's mind every time he's in the comment section. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
We can get to questions.
Yeah,
I
bust
guess.
out those cues.
We got the cue.
But
Get the keys out.
Well, let me ask you first. How do you feel about multiverse? Do you think it's
Yeah, what's
do you
your
think
opinion?
it's feasible?
For
I
or
would
against?
love for it to be feasible, but I'm such a cynic. I'm like, no, nothing's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing that's fucking real, folks, is DP.
Dude,
Every
you-
Sunday is
you don't
Every
think
Sunday.
you don't think there's a universe out there where you have gotten laid?
Ah, D with these fucking roast, dude. Fucking roast master. You know, you should go up against Romy. See what happens.
I don't.
Romy, come at me. I will roast you wherever you are, wherever you stand. I am down to roast you on the spot. It's
Wow,
gonna
dude.
be a bloodbath. Mostly mine, but it will be a bloodbath.
Wow, it's so interesting. It was all chummy when she was on this couch. last
Uh-huh.
week.
I know, right?
Now-
Well, she's not here now, so I can shoot some shots.
Now that
Romy,
you can-
shots have been fired. I challenge you to an impromptu roast.
Romy, more like row me Wade.
Oh!
That doesn't apply. to
Oh hell yeah,
That's
dude!
not-
No, don't backpedal. That was hilarious.
Oh! Roe v. Wade, more like Hobie waiting for this roast to go down.
Oh wow, D's in full ass roast
This is
mode.
what happens when I'm 3 Coronitas in.
That's right.
I eat 1.5 Coronas deep.
Oh yeah. Did you want a Coronita? We
Oh,
should,
good. I appreciate it. Though. I went hog wild these past few days,
I see.
and need a little break for me. I got the nicotine.
That's good.
All right, so bust out these cues. I'm ready.
We got some cues. We got some very serious cues.
All right.
Very serious cues.
All right. The first one we got is from Samantha Iamantha.
3 guesses who that could be.
Yeah, who is that?
I liked how when Romy came in, she was like, "Oh Sam, I didn't fucking." You were just like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Oh!
She produces the show, folks. I mean, what do you expect? We gotta have the producer
Yeah, you know,
right here.
the third
She
member.
also heckles quite a bit.
She's the Holy Ghost of DP.
Well, speaking of Holy Ghost,
Ah.
we got kill.
Okay.
Jesus, God, Holy Ghost.
Yeah, baby.
Where you landing, Steve?
That's a hard. That's a really hard question.
I like that. That's such a funny bit, like not playing Mary fuck kill. It's like, okay, kill.
I guess at that point it's just what order, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
or
have to
how
say,
you do it. Are you taking a different method with each?
true. I'm
Do you-
doing the.
Hold on. Do you need me to define killing?
No, I'm trained. You're good.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Definitely, you'd have to go over the whole like. God's God. You know what I mean? He's gotta be last. He's like the final boss.
God the Father, definitely the final boss.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So Holy Ghost,
So
you get.
kill God.
Well, Jesus seems like
He's just a man, bro.
that's what I'm saying. The Son,
I could fuck.
I
Jesus
can't kill
up
him
right
yet.
now.
Someone already got to him. Like
That's true.
the
That's
Romans
very
already did that
Yeah.
shit. That's right. The Romans. There's no one else that I would call a Christ killer. The Romans. We had Romeo on. We respect.
Yeah.
So Jesus,
Roman's
easy.
not.
Kill him with the cross. It's fine. Go use the Ghostbuster thing on the Holy Ghost.
Oh!
The Zuni thing.
Oh, I like that answer.
like that.
Because my biggest question was, how do you kill a ghost?
Yeah.
Well, vacuum.
I like it. The
Yeah.
fucking- yeah, you get a little Ecto-1 going.
Yeah,
And then God, you have to use like concentrated breathing, sixth sense, water, power. I don't know, some crazy, some crazy thing.
I killed God.
God's already dead. It's fine.
You killed
I
God?
mean, if it's God the Father, he's been absent already, so it's like he's pretty hard to track down.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
That
true.
is true.
All these motherfuckers.
Plus, we've
love
also
me.
seen, like, we got Aaron in the chat treating it like a merry fuck kill.
Ah, that wasn't the question, Aaron.
Which is
Before-
fun, but I'm saying, like, Jesus would come back. We've seen on the show, it's not hard to come back. Dee came back. It took her.
It took me a
Granted,
week.
she's not the daughter of God. It
I'm not the-
It
yeah.
didn't take 3 days, but it took 6, 7. Like,
Maybe
she's
I'm just
fine.
Jesus reincarnated. Who knows?
Oh my
It's
Lord.
2022 and Jesus can live his truth.
Before today, I was like 50-50 on getting into heaven, alright? Before today. Man, that was fucking weird. I was baptized this shit, you know what I mean? Come on. It's fine, but alright.
Were you dunked?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Sprinkled or dunked?
I want to say sprinkled, but I have no
All right,
idea.
so it's more like 25-75.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Immersion only.
It's the only way to get in. Narrow is the
That's
path.
Whoa!
that's God's standard.
Narrow
you,
is my urethra.
Yeah.
You're gonna get pissed on by God.
Oh. Got a little golden shit.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that's why I'm all yellow. It's fine.
All right, we got a little Kevy Minaj hopping in the
Oh,
chat.
Kevy Minaj.
Kevy's fun. Kevy, if you don't remember from the show, gayest man of all time.
Gayest man of all time, Kevy Minaj.
Yeah, he's a Richmond cat.
Happy
Very
bro.
fun.
Okay.
We got what's your ball regimen? Happy Pride, please. Tell me how to get cleanest, best balls. Thank you so much.
Best ball.
So I understand. It sounds gay. It's coming from the gayest man of all time.
I don't know.
But it sounds like he's asking what's your ball regimen in
The
terms
ball
of
regimen.
cleanliness.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
mean-
have- this doesn't have to be sexual.
Yeah, how you
Well, I don't know if I'm the person to ask about this.
Yeah, we're all.
I
looking-
have like 4 nicks on my balls right now. They're just bleeding constantly.
Oh, dude, when you cut yourself shaving, it's like, oh.
yeah. And the ball hair is the grossest hair, in my opinion. So it's like it's gotta
Sure,
go.
yeah.
But that's just that's
I was about to ask who from the Knicks is sucking you off. You have 4 Knicks on you.
I got 4 nicks on my dick right now.
This is a big moment for professional sports.
That would be
They
quite
want a
an
little taste of the
accomplishment.
banana.
Can you imagine getting 4 nicks to suck your dick? That's insane. I'd be very impressed.
Yeah, they'd be pissed if they knew about it.
That is true, though.
They would be pissed if they found out.
He
They're
said
just
he's
in
not
the locker
person to
room.
ask. I guess we're not either. You know what I mean? It's like the entire show is let's go hog wild, let's be gross, let's roll around in the mud. You're assuming we got great balls over here?
Yeah, you should smell the room right now.
I may
Yeah.
want them removed, but they're staying clean until I get them off.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say my ball regimen is I take all my ball hairs and I like rub them in a little dreadlocks.
Gotta
Yeah.
keep them greasy.
Yeah.
White with dreadlocks is pretty brutal. It kind of rocks with pubes.
I just want to put this on the record. My balls are very clean. If you would like to see them at any point, let me know. All you other.
That's good. Yeah.
My number is 513. Please, somebody.
You just dox yourself on the show. Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
only have to figure out 4 more. There you go.
Steve pants are exactly like DP. Open door policy. Get right in there. Check out the balls.
This is true.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I go balls deep. Let's do it.
Yeah, I respect that. All right, let's see what we got.
We're inching closer and closer towards the prostate.
Okay, the prostate.
Yeah, I like that. It's not the main event; it's the prostate. Yeah. All right, we'll do. This is honestly the semi-main event. So we got
Oh, we have the semi.
We have a semi.
We have
a semi.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the hemi-semi.
we got to build. Oh, I'm saying this is.
That.
This is
That.
yeah.
Okay.
We got a question from Noisy.
3 more guesses to that.
What's the CIA up to these days?
Obviously, I can't answer that. I don't, there's not, even if I was in the CIA, which I am not,
You heard it here first. Rumors dispelled.
it is completely dispelled. That I wouldn't be able to answer. It's like,
yeah. No, you're right. Even if you were, which you're not. There's no way
There's
if,
no
we,
way.
if we asked you the question.
Yeah. But I'll just say, things are getting pretty hairy right now.
Yeah, it seems like a bad time to be in government in general.
Yeah. Well, why would you? They got me in the Philadelphia comedy scene. What are you talking about? Don't talk about that.
Yeah, true as
There's
fuck.
plenty of bombs going around, I tell you
Buy
what.
nitrate fertilizer, pressure cooker, nails.
She's trying to trigger all these things.
Well, let me ask you this, because we didn't.
You're like triggering like
We didn't fully explain it because we don't know exactly the full spectrum of the bit. I know that it's like you were accidentally recording. Where does this come from?
all right.
Where does this come from? That
Listen.
you were,
Yeah.
that you're
I
a
have
CIA guy.
I have never once been in, but no, it was, my name is not Steve McJones, obviously.
Okay. I didn't know that. I don't know. I might just be.
Alright.
I might just be dumb. But
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I've never, like, kept it a secret, but I've been going by Steve since, like, 6th grade. There was, like, a high schooler that, he was a really cool high schooler, and he was like, you look like a Steve McJones, and I was, like, in 6th grade, like, that's me forever now, and that's kind of how it caught on. But anyways, and then people started finding it out, and, like, Naeem and Ben were just, like, I don't know if they were on some drugs or something. We were all at a party, and I told them that, and they're like, what? And I'm like, they're like, yo, that's not your real name? Why would you go by 2 fake names? And then they're like, look at this man. I bet they've seen me. I rock climb as well.
As if a fake name in comedy is unheard of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not, yeah.
You use a different name on stage than you do in your real life?
Yeah. Yeah, and then they're like, look at this man. I bet he could run 5 miles with no problem right now. And it's just kind of like, and the main thing is, like, I could tell that they were already convinced, you know what I mean? So I didn't, like, deny it right out back. Because if I just said, no, I'm not, they would have been like, I don't know. And so the fact that you didn't deny it means that you're in it. And then it just kind of spitballed. So then another time, like, I went up, you record your sets on voice memos, it happens. And then
this is where I was like, I know this child.
Yeah. And then I forgot that I was recording one time, and I pulled out my phone, like, outside of Raven, and it was on, like, 45 minutes of recording. And they were like, yo, and Drew literally is like, yo, are you in the fucking are you a cop right now? Dude, he literally, like, pulled my shirt up and, like, searched me back and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear to God, dude.
And it's probably, like, people, like, it's comics, like, talking about, like, doing drugs, whatever, and it's like, we just don't tell you we're not recording. Or we just have people on, like, yeah, we're going to record this. Tell us about a time you went on.
Pro tip, you can record anything you want and you don't have to join the CIA.
And then apparently, and then it just kind of like, now everything that I do, my personality is apparently a very CIA personality in general. Like, I don't know, like, one of the things was, like, we were talking about, like, multivitamins and, like, health vitamins that people take. Naeem was, like, listing off, he was like, yeah, I take, like, vitamin B, and I was like, fish oils? As he was saying fish oils, he's like, yo, how'd you know what I take? And then, yeah, there's just so many, it's just, like, I just am smart. I'm sorry I can extrapolate things sometimes.
Oh,
and
my
then,
God.
I have a good memory, I
We
guess,
got
too.
you, yeah.
It seems like you're not the only one. It seems like Aaron is also chiming in with a CIA story.
Yeah, Aaron's
kid's
saying my
hate him.
estranged uncle was in the CIA. His kids hate him.
Well, do your kids hate you, Steve?
I would imagine.
What kids?
Whoa! Just kidding. We debunked that myth seconds ago.
I like a estranged uncle. Like, yeah, he's CIA, but he's also a shitty uncle. He's also just. Yeah.
Dude, if I were estranged from my family, which I am in some cases, that is the excuse I would use for it all. It's like, oh yeah, she just joined the CIA.
That's actually not a bad one.
I said it on stage before. My granddad sincerely thought I was in the witness protection program.
Really?
Yeah, he was absolutely, like, dead sincerely. Like, he didn't see me for a bit. And
That's just what they tell themselves. Like, oh, they stopped talking to me. They must be in the witness protection program. It's like
they're securing the freedom of our country.
It's like, no, I just don't want to hear about the right to life. This is what I don't want to hear about.
Yeah, I believe in the right to life. I want to live mine to the fullest.
Yeah. My life, my rules.
My heated swimming pool.
Yeah, and if you didn't like it, you should have gotten an abortion, Mom. If you don't like it.
Oh.
You had your shot.
You shot it.
Yeah.
Speaking of shots, I think we have one more shot.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah,
please
sure.
do. This is first.
This is unprecedented.
No. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah. Nope.
All right, moving on.
I already did your podcast, Steve. You had your chance.
YouTube, play an ad or something. Show us something for Zillow.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that fucking Pepsi ad to get another copyright strike.
Did that happen? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
had a Pepsi ad play.
What about the Chevy? Has Chevy come after you? Was it Chevy or Honda? Wait.
No, well, we always play the theme like before the show,
Yeah.
and like 1 week, like we just forgot to have it on like autoplay
Yeah.
or like on repeat,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
autoplayed a fucking ad,
Okay.
and they gave us a copyright strike. It's like it's an ad on your platform.
Yeah, I know.
Also, for the record, it was the Kendall Jenner fucking Pepsi ad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which like everyone shit on. Why would they bring that back?
Right.
No one thought that was cool.
Yeah, maybe they're just trying to stir it up.
I want to get struck for something good, not something dated. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Kendall.
Dude, I'd like to see an updated version. Like, they shouldn't. It was so tone deaf, but they shouldn't stop doing it. They should keep making them with everything people are mad about. You know what I mean? It's like just handing an abortion doctor a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, he's aborting the baby and he pulls it out and it's a Pepsi.
There we go.
That's the best one. I think.
Kendall Jenner gets an abortion and it's a Pepsi.
Yeah, so the question is, I've been reading up, I haven't been reading up, I've been watching YouTube videos about how, like,
I was handed a file.
yeah, we'll say that, yeah. But, like, fertility rate since, like, 2010 has decreased by, like, 50%.
Hell yeah.
And population is no longer, like, basically it's declining as opposed to staying stagnant.
Interesting.
And so people are like freaking out about this because the natural progression is like the triangle, right? And on the bottom, you're supposed to have a shit ton of babies, right? And in the middle, you're supposed to have like the healthy adult, like, workforce that takes care of people above and below. And then the top is like old motherfuckers that should die soon. But now, at this point,
They just need to let us have it.
But in America and in many other countries across the world, the population is going more so, like, we went from 5, the average family having 5 kids, to about 2.4, which is still kind of a lot, but it's rapidly decreasing. So now we have this, instead of a pyramid, we're having, like, this circle where at the top, well, not even circles, there's, like, one baby down here, and then there's a big middle force, and then an even larger, like, an increasing, older section. So the point is, people are trying to say that we need to increase population growth and fertility so that way we have more young people coming in to save us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So is it a good thing or should we just let ourselves die out old and wrinkly?
I say chemically castrate everyone and
Okay.
let's just fucking party for the
Yeah.
next 60 years.
That's
We were talking about global warming up top. It's just like
Yeah.
there's not enough resources to go around.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought this up with
fucking-
comics.
Let's stop having kids and let's fucking party for the next 60
Yeah.
years. Just piss through the natural resources.
Yeah, I should have known, like, bringing it up around comics is just, and other people, is just, everybody's depressed at this point. It's like, yeah, we should just die. That's, what do you mean? What is the question that I don't understand.
No, it's an interesting point, though. I didn't think about it. The people who have more than, like, I don't know, if you have more than, like, I'll say 4 to be generous. I was gonna say 3.
To be generous.
Dude, if you have more than 4 kids, you're a selfish cunt. Like what? Who are these maniacs that are having like 7, 8 kids?
Well,
It's
and that's
like,
what I'm saying. The people that are...
What?
My brother.
Well, the people that
You're
are
a
having more
maniac.
kids...
Like, it's not cool.
The people that are having more kids are the poor and stupid people because they just, like, the smart people are just like, yeah, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to have to deal with more than 2 to 3 children. So it's like, if you're a good person, the argument is if you're a good person, you should, and you think you're a good person, then you should probably have a lot of kids because bad people are not going to stop anytime soon.
Interesting. Yeah. No, interesting. I never have heard of a point for like, let's have more kids.
I don't know. I feel like, especially with access to like resources for like planning a family, it does tend to get stratified around like who has the resources to like give their kids some kind of like good life.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like historically those resources just haven't been available to a lot of people who do tend to like aren't able to like get an abortion if they need to, or aren't able to like start their families on their own terms if that's something they want. So then you're stuck with like you're stuck with people who like kind of have to make do with what they have, and then other people who kind of can have some more central planning in it are kind of fucked over. Like the people who don't have that access are kind of fucked over by the system.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a good way of doing it would just be like, make sure that like, if people are ready to, you know, be able to have a good life, like making sure that they have resources in place where they can start that. And if that means that like there aren't as many kids going into the population to like fill it out, you know, I'm fine with us just having like a nice decadent generation of like we can burn through the resources and do what we want.
It's one of those things like already on Earth there is like more resources than we really like need. Like there is an abundance of stuff that can sustain life. It's all misallocated.
Yeah.
And additionally to like fretting over population like growth decline, a lot of that is fueled by just like capitalist anxieties of
That's true.
the need for a perpetual growth, perpetual economic growth, which is all just like an irrational idea that is going to come crumbling down in all of our heads. But a lot of the idea is that we have more people, there's more consumers, there's more people to exploit, yada yada yada. Like in the fucking Roe v. Wade decision, they had literally mentioned like the domestic supply of infants. And, like, I don't know if that was in the official decision or like the leaked draft, but like.
I'm pretty sure Epstein said the same thing about his island,
It wasn't domestic, it was worldwide.
Oh! It was imported.
Yeah, a fucking globalist pedophile.
No, you gotta keep an open mind. You can fuck kids anywhere.
As long as, yeah. No.
Said Epstein, not me.
Yo,
I was doing
was
the
a
character.
quote from Epstein.
friend of the
Damn,
show.
We got back into the laughs. I was like,
Yeah, it got real deep. I was like, damn, I brought the vibe.
yeah,
you
good. Is this what you do during Dee's soapbox? I thought you kept the jokes going. I don't.
No, I just play guitar badly in a tuning I'm not used to.
It was epic. All right, let's see.
Ew.
Oh yeah,
I guess now
Just
it's time
stabbed
for
you
the-
right in the...
It's like a fucking. It's a nicotine shuriken.
No, great question, Steve. We got one more question for you before we get into the penultimate main event,
The
of
big
course.
The penalty.
The big one.
Okay.
How many dicks can you sunk to completion in under 60 seconds? That's from Noisy.
So, have you guys ever seen Silicon Valley?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Where
about.
it's like,
Yeah.
well, if you get them from the inside, tip to tip, and get that's 4 dicks right there. That's 4 dicks.
Yeah. Dude, that was a great. Have you ever watched Silicon Valley?
Oh, I've seen Silicon Valley. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he's like, generate it from the inside, and that was like his big breakthrough.
Just to have a huge algorithm to like most efficiently finish as many dicks as you can. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably the most forward-thinking answer we've had so far to that question.
Yeah.
But based off their math or your own math.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think the numbers for you?
Excuse me. Well.
Let's trade.
No,
it.
I
little banana.
think it depends on the size of the dicks for sure.
Oh.
But I think I could fit more than you would expect. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, more. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Honestly, just vague. More than you would expect.
I think, yeah.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's what they
It's the
said
best
about
answer to
me.
the question.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
It's like a nice little dick-sucking equation. It's like given these set of circumstances for under 60 seconds.
To the exponent. Yeah.
X number of dicks times 4 equals Y.
Come here.
Whispering?
Come here.
Yeah.
Can you say something for me?
Can I?
Can I say something to you?
You want me to?
It's Pride Month. I don't feel like I should say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this joke that I came up with all on my own.
This is all D.
And that I can say because people have called me this. This theorem that I've posited is called the Pythagorean theorem. That was my idea, and I can say that.
Hilarious riff D. Great.
That was a good one, Dan. Very good.
Hey!
Yeah, very good stuff.
Great riff Deandra.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Happy June.
That was a good one. You got one to the pride. One to the
I got
pride.
one in.
You got one for the team. I like that.
Well, I took one for the team.
Yeah. Okay.
The number of dicks I take For the
Well, how many dicks could you fit in your mouth? I don't want to be the only one that answered the question.
In under 60 seconds.
That wasn't the question.
We just wanted to know if you would suck how many dicks.
I would say
suck
more than
to completion in
in
60 seconds.
Oh, and to completion. That's
Yeah,
also
to
based
completion.
off of the man.
I know, right?
Especially,
You're right. Yeah, it depends on the guy. Yeah.
You've got a way of working efficiently. So
Yeah.
I feel like whatever you do, it's going to be 4 times the amount.
that's true. But some men take, they need an emotional bond. So you
Yeah.
have to form that emotional bond in 60 seconds. That's all I'm
For very close men
saying.
who are used to sucking.
That's what you used to say.
That's what they mean by men are dogs. They gotta form an emotional connection.
Yeah, they always run in packs.
Yeah.
You know, that's my biggest criticism is when I'm fucking a dude and he's just like, oh, I really just want to become emotionally attached.
Oh hell yeah. Well, folks, the riffs don't stop.
The riffs don't stop.
But
the questions have.
We are at an hour in, and the questions have stopped. The Suck Guy chain has gotten to us.
Oh!
So, it is time for the penultimate question.
The big dance.
Steve McJones,
Yes, sir.
host of the Articulate Podcast,
That is me.
very funny, Philly comic. Can you think of a time that you went hog wild?
Let's see. Does it have to be within the past week or?
It can be whenever.
Whenever the hell, dude.
You
We
could
all know
progress
that life
through
begins
past
at
lives.
conception.
One there.
Well, so I don't know. I didn't know I had to be the one that went hog wild in the story. I have a story that I thought was that I was a part of.
Hog
Oh,
Wild
no.
stories or Hog Wild stories?
Yeah,
Hog wild stories or hog
It's
wild
about the
stories.
story, not about your involvement.
Yeah,
It
I
could
did
be-
phrase it that way. If it happened to you, yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Also-
it could be you. It could be.
I'm saying if it happened, like if you were there, like,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
that more than qualifies.
Okay, and this is the penultimate event. Is that what you're saying?
This is the last.
This is the because penultimate is the second to last.
Oh, we
from what
misjudged our words.
But I just know that because a series of unfortunate events.
I guess you gotta do Popper's Coffee.
Yeah. It's the only reason.
Call him penultimate, the way you lemon eat on our Snickers.
But yeah, so I used to be a bartender, right? Back in the good old days when I was 21, and I used to work at this like kind of fancy like hotel bar, and we would get some character, but it was in Athens, Ohio, so it was like like the boonies out there.
All right,
So
hell yeah.
like fancy boonies, you know what I mean? if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
And
Fancy, nicest bar in town.
Yeah.
Tomato.
yeah.
Shithole, hole in the ground,
Yeah.
hole where you stick shit into.
Yeah. All of those things. Right?
But fancy.
But fancy, right? So I was working one night, and this fella came in, and he was like probably like 50, looks kind of like older 50s, but he was bright and awake, and ordered a bunch of kicking mules, started hitting on me quite a bit. But I like conversation. He was from San Francisco. It's like, oh, this is cool. What are you doing in Athens, Ohio?
Yeah, dude. Yo,
Yeah.
you get one of those closet Ohio tips. Like,
Yeah.
he's hitting on me. He won't act on it. He'll tip a lot.
Yeah.
I've never done this before. Oh, $100.
But yeah, so we start, he's a very, very nice guy. I find out he's number 4 architect for Apple.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is pretty cool. Can you hook me up with an iPhone? He's like, oh yeah, totally I can. I'm like, well, we need to exchange numbers or something here. But anyways, he sticks around until close, and then he's like, hey, do you want to like hang out afterwards or whatever? I'm like, yes, and I'm not, I had to like make it abundantly clear as soon as we were hanging out. I was like, listen, I am not interested in you sexually. However, I think you're a cool person.
Yeah, I'm down to hang.
Yeah,
but-
down to hang. And you could tell he was a little disappointed, right? But what happened is basically he's this guy who grew up in Athens, Ohio, but his parents were like teachers, very smart people, and he ended up, becoming like this, moving out to the city and becoming a big guy, right? But he came back to Athens. This is a long story, by the way. I hope you guys are strapped in.
we're here
We
for it.
are
Yeah.
buckled
Okay,
in
cool.
for the ride.
And so then we get in his car. He rented like Mercedes Benz or something like that. It's crazy. And already he had, again, I was feeding him drinks all night, so he had like 3 or 4 drinks in him. And we get in the car, and I'm like, yeah, I'll show you my smoke spot. It's this place called The Wall. It's beautiful. And he's like, oh, I would love to. I love being back in my old town, exploring people. And on the way over there, he's like, yeah, we need to get alcohol too. And so he's speeding, 50 miles in a 25. We get pulled over, And fucking, we were like, he's like, oh, I deal with it, it's fine. I deal with it all the time. 50-year-old man, 19-year-old, or 21-year-old kid in the car, you know?
And he's just drunk driving.
Basically.
Being in a car with someone who's drunk driving is pretty fun.
It's really fun. Yeah. I'm like, what am I doing with my life right now? It's fine, you know? This was the summer after COVID, too.
All this for an iPhone?
Yeah, well, I was desperate, you know what I mean? But... yeah, so then we get pulled over. The cop's like, all right, it's fine. I understand it's your hometown and everything. And then he was like, okay, thanks so much. Hey, do you know of any places that are selling alcohol at this point in the night? He asked the cop that, and the cop was
Insane.
like, yeah, I was like, this man is absolutely bad.
Insane.
This is wild. And he's like, yeah, I think there's a place like the gas station Valero might be the only place open. He gave him a place. So we go there, it's closed, but we like are walking by, and we find one place that is open. It's not like liquor or anything, they're just selling like beers. And he's like, he goes in, he's like, what's the strongest thing you guys sell here? And he's like, probably these like hard seltzers, or we do have the Four Locos. And I was like, oh, you gotta have a Four Loko. He's like, what's a Four Loko?
Oh shit, okay.
I was like, you don't know. And so we're going over, and he's like, oh, what flavor should I get? Should I get this one? I'm like, well, those are only 12%, and they have the 14% ones too.
Oh, dude, Four Loko, we've talked about them on the show. It's a bad night.
It is terrible.
Every time it's like, you're gonna get trashed.
And he's never had one, and he's also a 50-year-old man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude. First Four Loko at 50. I love it.
Yeah. I was like, this is gonna be an insane night already, right? But he picks up two and starts, drinking one on the way over there. We go sit up on
road soda.
Oh my god.
Yep. We go up there. We're chilling. He's a really nice guy. We have a good conversation. It's like an outlook, a smoke spot, everything. He, at some point, I think they hit him, and he, like, lays down on the ground, on the dirt that we're, like, smoking up there. And he's like, all right, I think we gotta head back soon, right? And so we go back, and we're driving back to the hotel. I have to drive back, because he is absolutely plastered.
After a Four Loko, it's like,
yeah. He didn't know. He's like, man, these things are crazy. And so then we're in the parking lot, and he's, like, inviting me. He's like, listen, like, I want to fly you out to California. And I'm like, yes, I do want to go to California. Are there any stipulations that I have to know about beforehand?
You're the apple of his eye.
Yeah. Seriously, it's crazy. And I was like, I was considering it. He's like, let's book a date. Let's do it now. And I was like, all right, John. But then, at this point, it's like 3 a.m., I would say.
Right.
And we are in the parking lot of this hotel in Boonies, Athens, Ohio. And out front, we see two characters walking by. And they're like, one of them's like skating, but they're like older skaters, you know?
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, those two are sketchy as fuck. I don't know. That's like my opinion. And he just goes, zzz, hey! He just yelled, hey, come over here! I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What is happening right now?
Yeah.
And they come over, they skate over, and it's two guys. And they are exactly who you thought they would be. You know what I mean? Just these, like, scraggly, like, what's going on, guys? How's it going? And they, like, one of them goes to the other side, and I am stuck. I have to make conversation with this guy. I mean, he came to my side of the window.
Oh, my God.
Your buddy invited him over.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we're getting into. So I accepted it. I was, like, just trying to make casual conversation. I'm like, yeah, I don't know this. This is a dope car, right? Like, this is pretty cool. And then what happens is we were talking for maybe 5 minutes. And then Tom looks at me and he's like, hey, yeah, we're going to go inside in the hotel room. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna go in here. You can take the keys. It's fine. Like, I'll let you handle the car.
To his rental.
To his rental car.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I'm still with the other guy. And the other guy's friend is leaving him.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, yo, man, can you give me a ride back to my place? And I'm just like, this is insane.
So he goes up with the other guy.
So they leave.
And you gotta drive
They
this.
leave.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, yeah, I guess I could give you a ride home. And I'm like, all right, I'm a big music guy. I was like, listen, we could just bump music on the way back. I was like, yeah, what type of music do you listen to? And he's just like, oh, I like rap. I actually do rap. And I was like,
okay.
Yo, what? He's like, do you mind if I go ahead? I'm like, fucking, all right.
Sure.
Top off the night with a freestyle for 8 minutes all the way back to his place.
Oh, my God.
Drop him off. Best night of my entire life. Wake up the next morning. I had given the rental car back, but he gave it to that dude and lost. He called me. He was like, yo, should I call the police? If I do that, I'm going to get in trouble. But eventually they got it back.
Wait,
And
so
then,
you brought it back and he gave it to the other dude?
yeah, the dude that he was in the hotel with.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Insane. Like a rental. Like,
Absolutely bad shit. It was a rental!
yeah, that's
Absolutely
insane.
bad shit. Crazy. And to finish off the story, I did end up going to California.
Yo!
Two months later. Best time of my life. It was so good. Never got the iPhone, but I got flown out for free. We had nice steak dinners. It was beautiful. We went to Malibu. Malibu Beach. Got some margaritas. It was a good time. It was a very good time. He's a very nice man. And he was like, yeah, that was a lapse in my life. Please don't ever tell anybody that. So, you know.
Your secret is safe with us.
Let's tell it.
We didn't hear a name.
Hey, don't spread that around, Squealers. It's gonna be on the show.
Yeah,
Don't spread it around.
I didn't say his full name, so we're probably alright.
Yeah, y'all are cool.
Absolute, one of the craziest nights of my life.
Hell
Absolutely.
No, that's a very
That
wild
fucking
story.
rocks.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask, the guy who was freestyling, do you remember any bars?
Oh, I wish. It was mostly about drugs, for
Okay.
sure.
That's cool.
Mostly
That's
about
cool.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, all drugs. But yeah, he was actually pretty good. I mean, I was
It
fucking
sounded
with
like
it.
he was singing about Samantha's pill bottle.
Yeah.
Just every kind of drug.
I feel like freestyle people fall in the same camp as people who like to listen to their acapella mixtapes, except the stuff that they do is actually worth listening to.
Oh, you trying to talk trash about acapella people?
Ah!
Are you an acapella guy?
No. My roommate does sing though. Yeah.
No
That's
shade
crazy.
to Steve's roommate, but I said what I said.
That's fine.
Hell yeah. No, that rules. That's
That
a
fucking rocks.
fucking crazy. It's crazy. Like
Athens to Malibu.
got
on
away
one crazy
from the
night.
cop initially. Like the cop wasn't like, have you been drinking tonight? Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
that's my question. How did he get away from the cop?
When
Like,
we
that's-
were in California, this man was on the highway speeding, like going 100, like around everybody. I'm like, I've never done this. He got pulled over, and the cop was like, yeah, so I see here you've got some other citations, and like everything like that. And he just goes, no, I don't. And he's like, well, I see that you have, though. He's like, oh, that's so weird. And then he's like, all right, I guess you guys can go.
Dude,
What?
I didn't know, dude. Just gaslighting cops. I didn't know that would work. Just like, what are you talking about? That's not me.
And we were speeding, dude. I was like, how did this? He didn't get a ticket.
It's amazing.
He didn't
He
get,
just
yeah,
used
he
a
just-
Jedi mind trick.
I guess, dude, it's insane. I want to have the charisma this man has. That's why I went to California. I was like, and show me your mind tricks. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
Damn, Apple and the power of contact tracing. I tell you what.
Seriously. And then he
That's
introduced me to a couple CIA agents. We had the whole thing. You know what I mean?
And the rest is history.
Exactly.
Steve Deep State McJones.
DP stands for deep state.
Deep state.
Oh hell yeah. Well, very hog wild. Do you have any more questions?
Oh my god, I think all my questions have been sated. That is
I think
fucking-
I'm like that's insane.
that is an
That's story.
insane story.
Yeah,
Holy
it was
shit.
really wild. But I mean, we still talk every once in a while. He's a very cool guy and very professional, very creative, and yeah, I love the dude.
Hell yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, very hog wild. Thank you for sharing.
Beautifully.
Absolutely. And he didn't make me suck his dick, so you know.
Oh!
Yeah.
A plus.
Close, absolutely.
Imagine what you could have gone if you did though.
Oh,
That's
you'd be in Rome right now.
probably. Yeah, probably. I'd be out there.
One more step and you could have had iPhones for life.
Yeah, it's for life, baby. Yeah, I was still on like the iPhone 5S game with the button on top of everything. People would, I would joke about it, but then like some people would pull me aside, like, dude, you need to get a new phone. They would like look at it, you need, and I was like, well, it's fine, it works. It's yeah.
I'm the same way. Until they break, I don't upgrade. It's
Yeah.
just kinda like, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got an efficiency plan too, so
exactly.
you could be getting as many iPhones as you want.
This is true. Damn, I should put that into action. I'll call him up. Should I get him on speaker right now?
Yeah!
Well, beautiful. Very hog wild. Steve, thanks for being on.
Oh my god, thank you so
Oh yeah,
much.
thanks for having me out. This is
Before we
amazing.
bounce here, let's get some plugs.
Yeah.
You got?
Plugs.
We'll start with you. You got any plugs?
Yeah, plugs before
obviously.
Yeah,
Articulate Podcast.
Listen, Articulate Podcast just got everything integrated onto YouTube, so it's available Apple, iTunes Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, MySpace, LinkedIn, all those good ones.
Fuck yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Madison.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any big shows coming up, but you can always catch me at an open mic, around the city.
Fuck
Any of the
yeah.
good open mics, things like that. So follow me on Instagram at Steve McJ.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
What do you got, D?
Alright, gonna plug the thing I always plug. Lisa, we have some shows coming up. First week in July, you can catch us at Ortlieb's playing with Ted Tyro and a few other great bands. You can also catch us, and that's going to be July 7th, July 9th. You can catch us at Lucky Aid with some bands we played with before. I think Heat Loaf is on the bill. Great band.
Really great band.
Really great band.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, you know Heat Loaf?
Yeah, I saw when you guys had that debut. Not debut, but at Ortlieb.
Oh,
that
hell
was
yeah.
the debut, actually.
EP release,
Yeah, that was such a good show.
Heck
And who was the first band with the blonde singer?
First band was...
I Believe in Magic. I have it saved on my podcast or on my playlist. It's so good. I could
I should know
if I pull it up really quickly so as to not
Oh, no, of
as
course.
to not stagnate.
I am
podcast.
very embarrassed that I can't remember the name.
No. It's really good. Let me see. I believe. I'll just type it.
This
in.
band also rocks as well.
Skylar Pocket.
Skylar Pocket,
Skylar
yes.
Pocket.
Yeah,
Great
you
New
mentioned them
Jersey
before,
band.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
played our EP release show.
Mhm.
So yeah, Skylar Pocket, Heat Loaf, two great bands to check out. And this isn't a plug, but I will say Roe v. Wade is going to fuck up a lot of stuff in a lot of states. So we talked about doing outlaw shit on here. If you're going to be in a state where it's going to be illegal, give people rides so that they can get access to an abortion. Check out things like Plan C so that you can get safe at-home abortion supplies for people who need them.
If you work in a union, can't you like try to set up a strike or something about that?
Look into that.
Look into that.
Unionize.
Seriously,
I
I think
mean,
we should all just stop working and fuck the government because they're doing. You know what?
They're
What
fucking
also
us so
happened when
hard,
they
yeah.
so they overturned Roe v. Wade, right? But they also, do you remember like the GameStop thing back in forever ago?
Yeah.
They just released a report on that same day that was buried by Roe v. Wade fairly. But basically, they realized that they waived $9.2 billion in debt, so that way it didn't squeeze and fucked all those people who were invested in the company
Yep.
out of that money. So everything's fucked. So we should just riot. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Come on, DP. We'll give you an abortion.
on, live
A live abortion would be huge for the show.
as long.
We've had a fucking crucifixion or
Yeah, we had a live
Is
crucifixion.
there a live crucifixion? Yeah.
As long as
We're
the
no
father
strangers
of
to
the
murder.
abortion was a cold can of Pepsi,
Kylie Jenner, hit us up.
Mm-hmm.
That is right.
But yeah, that's all I'm saying is support people who need it. And yeah, keep fighting to make sure other stuff like gay marriage and trans rights do not also get rolled back.
Absolutely.
And yeah, let's keep on fighting. You got any plugs, dude?
Yeah, let's see. I got I'm
DP
on
podcast?
I'm on DP Sundays at 6. Check it out, folks.
If you like what we do here, you should check out another little thing we do called DP Sundays at 6.
He's got an episode of Articulate coming out. It's gonna be really
That's
good.
right. Check it out.
I'm plugging for you, dude.
Please plug. It's all
Yeah,
plugs.
a lot of metal talk from what I hear.
Oh, it's so
It's
good.
the entire show.
It's really good. I'm excited about it.
Fucking July 2nd, DC. I'm on State Theater. Come to
Yeah.
that. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
July 6th, Philly's Funniest.
Philly's Funniest.
Come out early. Don't be late if you're coming to that. I think that's all I got. I'm Uncle Paige on everything. Yeah.
What's your socials, dude?
Yeah.
He said his socials.
Oh, we said it?
Yeah,
So
just
you
mainly
said it.
Instagram, Steve McJ. All the other ones are.
Well, take me to the horse hospital. I need a bullet in the head.
But that's all I got, folks. Thanks for checking it out. Steve, you rule. Thanks for doing the
dude,
show.
Thanks for being on.
And until next time, stay fucking hog wild.
Stay fucking